Om Namo Narayanaya. Together. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Om Shanti Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha Om Shri Saraswati Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah Om Samasta Jana Kalyani Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Om Satchidananda Rupaya Vishvotpatyadihet Tapatraya Vinashaya Shnaya Vayam Namaha Hari Om. Suswagatam. We all are studying a very nice text, Sadachara. We have reached to verse number 36. We have completed 37 verse. Before that, when Bhagavan Adi Shankracharya ji is telling a very good message to all of us, in verse number 36, Chittam Chicha Vijaniyat Takara Rahitam Yada Takaru Vishayadhyasaha Japarago Yatha Mano. So it is clearly mentioned here what is Chittam and what is Chit. Chittam, when it is said, it is called as Antakarana, or we can understand as here mind. Chittam. Then it is said here, from that Chittam, if we remove the Takara, Chittam, Ta plus Ta plus half Ta, जिसको कहते हैं consonant. So therefore it has become Chittam. Now you remove that one Ta called as Takara. So then it is, what is remained? Chit, Chi and Ta half. Chi and Ta half, consonant. So this Chit means consciousness. Chit, one has to be clear about the pronunciation. Chi, Tam is mind. Chit is consciousness. So here beautifully said, this Ta when you remove from Chittam, this Takara, what it is superimposition of all the objects on chit. How is it so? So the beautiful example is given. Like a crystal is placed, and behind it, if you put raise a red rose, then the crystal appears as red. So, is a crystal red? No. It is appearing as red. Similarly, mind, when superimposed by thought, it appears as angry. It appears as compassionate. It appears as if it is disturbed. This appears to be underlined. Ask a question. Does it become that forever? No, it doesn't become like that. It is a temporary effect. It's a temporary effect. So, for every seeker, if this principle is understood, that temporarily the mind has taken a shape of whatever it is at that moment. Like if the mind is showing an anger, it has taken a shape of anger. Now take an example of an actor. When the actor shows emotion of anger, is he angry? Just see. So it is appearing to be. Now here it is very distinctly understood that yes, that person is just doing an acting. It is not angry at all. Similarly, one has to understand, because of the ignorance, I am not understanding, the mind is acting. This is the point. It is not like that. It is acting like that of an actor. So therefore, this beautiful point which is mentioned to be kept in mind, and should understand that yes, it is the only acting part of my mind, and it is not the nature of my mind. It is not the nature. Verse number 37. Jnaya vastu parityagat jnanam tishtati kevalam triputi kshinavatameti triputi kshinataameti brahma nirvana mruchati. Together. So, it is beautifully and nicely mentioned, Jneya vastu parityagat. There is something which mind is continuously looking for. Think. Continuously the mind is looking for. Example, if there is a holiday and it is raining outside, and a small child is at home who is in first standard or second standard. Now that child cannot go out. You will not send him out. Now there is no electricity. So therefore television is not working. And in the house there is no tablet called as the device which is called as small computer. It's not there. Now that child says, what should I do? I have nothing to do. Give me something to do. See, can that child sit quietly? See what? It's something it is looking for. So, no, if someone understands the situation and remain quiet, but that time that child doesn't understand it at all. Similarly, only physically if we grow, but do not have this knowledge, we also look for something. Continuously we look for something. So, क्या हुआ? नहीं आज किसी का फोन ही नहीं आया. My God, no, I messaged that person and waiting for his message till today. I haven't got his message at all. What's happening? A mind is looking for something. What is that? That is called as object in Vedanta. Whatever it looks for, it is called as vastu, thing. So, it is mentioned here, if you give up that vastu, what it is looking for, that means the implied meaning is the desire to get any object, and with that the happiness. So the happiness which you are looking for through the object. This desire, one who gives up. That is a point mentioned. Implied meaning. That neya vastu parityagat. That the mind is definitely looking for some or other object. But ask the question, why it is looking for. Ask. Because unless and until there is a cause, there cannot be an effect. So if mind is in search of something, there is a cause. What is the cause? Incompleteness of the mind is a cause. Like, if nothing is to be done, and the person is also fed up, chalo chai bana do. Hey, there's no time, there's no need. But what? नहीं कुछ तो करना है. This is how it is. पकौड़ा ही बना दो, मेरा दिन अच्छा हो जाएगा. अरे कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. But that mind is restless. It doesn't know what is what. And that's why it is in search. So one has to understand this cause. It is incomplete. Feeling it is incomplete. It's a feeling. And therefore, it wants to fill it up by something. Like people, we also have experience. Keep a big bowl of wafers. And there's no actually hunger. खत्म हो गया. What happened? Nothing, it is useless. The mind doesn't know. It's just going on and on, on and on, on and on. This check is important in sadhana. Hey, what are you doing? Who? Mind. What are you doing now? What are you searching for? There is no need to search because it is inside only. Then it says, Jnanam tishtati kevalam. When you give it up, what? This object. That means this search for some object. That means that desire which is there because of incompleteness. So there is a triputi. Khina tameti. The moment you give a desire. So in Bhagavatam, beautiful example is given. It is said there, one crow took one piece of meat and started flying. And 10 more crow started chasing and started really picking him up very badly. With this hassle and bustle, that the meat, small piece, he just dropped it. The moment he dropped it, everyone ran away from him. Then that crow said, my God, actually, they are not behind me. They are behind this. Similarly, we are behind someone because of our desire. Ask, why are you behind anyone? Ask. Why? That is a point. Then it is beautifully said, when this triputi, called as the object, the instrument and the experience, if we drop, why and how? If we drop the desire, where will we go? Then I don't have to fetch any object. I don't have to get any experience. And therefore there is no triputi. And that time, that knowledge springs up from the same mind. Because that mind is now empty of desire. Jnanam tishtati kevalam. So, what we have done here, a sadhaka has to give up the superimposition of objects because of the desire. Desire can be any small, little things of life. Yes. So the mind is conditioned because of X factor. And what is that X factor? It's only a desire. Okay. Then he says, Brahma Nirvanam Ruchyati. What is Brahma Nirvanam? Nirvana. That means that Agni was there, which is now extinguished. Which Agni? The desire is Agni. That which is extinguished. Okay. Now connect to the chapter number 2 of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavan says there, Vihaya kamanya sarvan. Pumanscharati nispruha. Nirmamo nirahankara sashantim adhigacchati. Esha brahmi stitif partha nainam prapya vimuhyati stitva syamanta kalepi brahma nirvanam richati. Same. So what is Brahma Nirvana now? That is where it is said in Sita Prajna Lakshana, Vihaya Kamanya Sarvan. When a seeker gives up all egocentric desires from the mind, Vihaya Kamanya Sarvan. Pumansh charati nispruha. Spruha is what? Spruha is that when you experience something, whatever, then once you experience it, example, if you give a chocolate to a small child, now he has tasted that chocolate. Next time what he demands? Why? This is called as spruha. Once you taste something, the mind craves for it. Craving for that experience. And that is called as spruha. So it can be of anything. Example, if somebody praised you because you dressed well, and now you felt, aha. Now that also becomes, let me dress well and let me get the appreciation from the people. Ho gaya craving. So craving can be of anything. That is called as spruha. So pumansh charati nispruha. From this person's mind, craving is completely eliminated. No craving. That means not looking for anything now. So, nirmamo nirahankara. When it is possible? When there is no mamatvam, me and mine. This I-ness and minus, that creates all different attachments in this world. Nirahankara. When there is no ahankara, ego, then to whom you are going to satisfy? Ask this question. The satisfaction, when I say, oh, today I enjoyed the lunch so much. Who is enjoying? Ego. That's the ego. Oh, today I am so depressed. Who is depressed? Ego. Please understand. This is the point. So, nirahankara. That means now let any experience come. How it is? Dukheshu vigata manaha. Sukheshu, dukheshu, anudvigna. Good. Dukheshu anudvigna manaha. Sukheshu vigata spruha. This is a state of mind now. Let any sort of sorrow come in the mind. The mind does not get disturbed at all. udvigna. So, Sukheshu vigatas pruhaha. To any experience of so-called as joy, a worldly joy, there is no craving left. This state alone, then what is it? Nirmamo nirahankara sashantim adhigacchati. This person alone, this alone is to be underlined. This person alone reaches to the state of supreme bliss. So, Brahma Nirvana Mruchati.
Om Namo Narayanaya.